Good morning, everyone. Father John Hynes here at St. Catherine of Siena Parish near Price's Corner in Wilmington. I'm delighted to be with you again today on the 16th Sunday of the year. Today marks 10 days since the first anniversary of the death of Father Chris Posh, Franciscan priest who for 18 years worked in our diocese in Spanish ministry. I worked a great deal with him, and I do not know of a better priest throughout my whole life than he. So I remember him fondly, and I wanted to speak today about something that very much was true of him, and that is being a deliberate, intentional disciple. And that was something which he tried to share with everyone he met. Intentional discipleship is the theme of our parish for these next 4 years. Let me explain what that means once again. We who are baptized Catholics are very much aware that we have a set of beliefs, a moral way of existence, and rituals, especially the Mass and sacraments, which sustain us and make us Catholic. And yet there's something more which isn't always present. In fact, very few Catholics would instinctively say it. That is, I have a personal relationship with Jesus, which I share with all my brothers and sisters in the church, and which makes me a disciple, meaning someone who learns from Jesus even every day and shares what I have with Jesus with others. Most of the time it's by my way of life, by my actions, but sometimes I'm called upon to share in words. And I'd like to mention one way, because people ask, how can I share with others my faith in Jesus? I'm not used to doing that. That's something I guess Protestants do. One way, and as a priest I have a lot of chances to do this, is by directly sharing the gospel. A young man came to me recently, just turned 18, just graduated from high school, and he's going to go to community college for 2 years. And he said, I don't know what I want to be. I'm not sure what I want to do, but I know I need education. But I do know that I want to do something good for society, something good for other people. He said, but I came to talk to you because I want to learn how to pray. He's a Catholic. He's been raised so. I asked him, and he said, well, I sit still in front of a holy image in my house, and I kind of talk to God, but it's kind of without specific words. I do know the words I learned. So I invited him to add the Bible, the gospel. We took the very first verses of the gospel according to Mark. And it said, in those days, John the Baptist appeared in the desert, dressed in camel's hair, and he preached a gospel of repentance, and people came out to him. And John said, I am not worthy to undo the sandal of the one who was coming after me. So we read that. I gave him some time to pick out what word struck him. He said, in the desert, he said, that makes sense to me. The man wanted to know what his mission in life was, so he went out into the desert, and God apparently let him know his mission, and then he came and he preached. I said, when you are alone for a couple minutes with God, is that what you're trying to do? Find out your life's purpose and your mission? He said, I think so, yes. That's what I want to know. And we talked a while, but that little part of the gospel had made sense to him. And if he follows it, like John the Baptist, it'll lead him toward Jesus, because in the next few verses, Jesus appears. This way of encountering Jesus is not the rote learning of catechism. It's not the training for sacraments. It's something even more primary and basic, that I am invited to respond to Jesus as he presents himself to me in his word. And the young man, when I asked him, is he more of an outgoing extrovert kind of person, or is he more private and where he said, well, actually, I like being with people. I really come into my own when I talk with people. But I do feel this need, this importance of being alone with God a little bit. So this is a young man at 18, the age, in my opinion, when a young person has to declare themselves, not necessarily what I will be, but who I am and who I shall be. And this disciples' relationship with Jesus fits right in. So I'll certainly be talking about this more as the year goes on, but I'm trying to point out one way, one conversation in which intentional discipleship played an important part. God bless you. Have a great week, and we'll all survive the heat. Some of us with the help of the water. Bye-bye.